everyone, and thank you for joining us again on the Daily Mix. I'm your host, Gina Cheatham, aka the Clever Connoisseur, your cost-conscious luxury lifestyle specialist. So let's get to it. I had a blast this weekend dancing the night away on Valentine's night, and I hope you did too with your sweetie. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to partake in any Mardi Gras festivities. However, I understand that it was a fun time by everyone who attended the mayor's Mardi Gras ball, as well as the parade and the party tents in Soulard. And you know the STL TV crew was on location, so I got all the lowdown. So, you know, as they say in New Orleans, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. And according to my watch, you have a few more hours to let those good times roll before Lent begins. Now, here's an interesting fact that you might want to know and discuss at your next gathering around the fireplace. Plus, you can sound real smart. The last time Valentine's Day fell on a Saturday before Fat Tuesday was 1953. And the next time it will happen will be 2026. Now, how's that for some sexy intellectual banter? Yes. Yeah, I thought you might like that. But now, let's get to the reason you tuned in tonight. It's all about the fashion, the beauty, the food, the fun in the STL. So let me put you in the mix. So, all you fashionistas out there in TV land, you already know that Mercedes-Benz New York Fashion Week kicked off this past Friday, showcasing the high-end fashion collections for fall 2015. And touting these marvelous creations are stunningly beautiful models from all over the world. And guess what? A few of them were born right here in St. Louis. Yes, born and raised right here in St. Louis. And first up was Victoria's Secret model Devin Windsor. She wowed the crowd when she opened for Jonathan Simkai's show this past Friday. And then she walked in the show for Kushni and Ausch. That's my favorite design team. And in case you didn't know, Miss Devin is featured in the Balmain Women's Fashion Week lookbook for this year. And next up was our girl, Miss Carly Kloss, who was also raised here in our fair city. And my mother used to be her teacher. Carly is also a Victoria's Secret angel and surprising everyone this season. Everyone. She said she was no longer interested in walking the catwalk, right? So she was handpicked by no other than designer Jason Wu himself. Y'all know who Jason Wu is? He designed the First Lady Michelle Obama's inauguration gown, remember? And again, in case you didn't hear me, she strutted the runway for him for what I suspect was one last good time for old time's sake. Special note, Carly has not slipped on her heels for anyone else thus far this week. And from what I'm hearing, she won't. Jason Wu must have some real special juju in his pot. Just make sure you check her out on the March cover of Vogue alongside her BFF, Taylor Swift. And last but not least is Gabrielle Neary, or as her old friends back here in the STL call her, Miss Gabby. Born and raised here, Gabby grew up in Florissant and graduated from Hazelwood Central High School. She was a contestant on America's Next Top Model Cycle 14 and was recently a model in Beyonce's video, Pretty Hurts. Gabby walked the runway for designer Quinn Perry. So, how exciting is all of that? For many, that's like a dream come true. Every little girl wants to be a model. So make sure you keep up with these hometown girls who are making their marks in the fashion and beauty industries. Now, if you want to get on a coveted beauty secret, stay tuned to the Aftermix, where we will be chatting with Instantly Ageless consultant Chantel Nixon Clark, who's here to share with us the latest product that is sure to put an end to your dark under-eye circles and give you that fresh-faced, youthful appearance that we all desire to have. And in addition to Miss Nixon Clark, the very talented makeup artist Miss Susan Jones will join us in the studio as well to share and demonstrate the spring 2015 makeup color trends and application tricks of the trade. So stay tuned. But I tell you, there are truly a lot of talented people in our city. And speaking of which, St. Louis native Cedric Cobb used his talents and love for fashion to invent the best men's accessory of the 21st century. Yes, it is. Ladies, I've seen it, and my stepfather uses it himself. So, for all you men who have struggled with styling and maintaining the fold of their pocket square in their chest pocket of their sport coats, in suits for decades, Cedric has the perfect solution for you. The best pocket square holder. It holds the fold of any pocket square or handkerchief without losing its style. Take a quick look at this amazing product and what it can do for you.
As far as my professional background goes, I left, went away, played basketball in college at Pittsburgh State University, won a championship out there. I was blessed enough to have enough talent to do that. And then I decided I wanted to make money from my neck up. So I wanted to be able to use my brain in order to make money. I had an incredible grandmother who was really big on your own personal brand, how you look when you walk out of the house, who you represent. So I always paid very close attention to detail to how I look when I walk out of the house. However, the one problem I always had, and 100% of every other man across the world has, is it's difficult for us to get pocket squares to stay put. It doesn't matter if it's an $8 pocket square or a $165 pocket square. They all have the same problem. They never stay put. So I couldn't justify putting a piece of cardboard in my pocket of a $600 or $700 suit. So I said, somebody's got to come up with something. And then I started my quest on coming up with the best pocket square holder. Well, you take the best pocket square holder out of this package. This is what it looks like. Now, there's a lot of very distinct things to note about it. Is number one, right at the top, it has squeeze and lock technology. So one squeeze away, it's nice and deep. Any size pocket square or handkerchief you have is going to work for the depth of this thing. Now, you hear how strong it is at the top. It also has a perforated stitch. It's difficult for you to see, but it's there on both sides. Also has a hexagon-shaped bottom, which allows it to be adjustable. That way it works for different depths of men's chest pockets. If you don't need to use that feature, you let it go. It goes back to where it came from because of the natural fibers that it's made out of. So this thing literally secures a man's pocket square and maintains his fashion all day long. He doesn't have to worry about it slipping, bulging, moving around, and it maintains that style, which now it allows men to be extremely creative and pay attention to detail.
If you'd like to get your own best pocket square, go to their website at www.bestpocketsquareholder.com and get the design of your choice. It's a perfect gift for your dad, your brother, your husband, your man, your boo. Again, we here at STL TV try to give everyone the opportunity to shine like the star that you are. Therefore, if you're a local clothing or jewelry designer, boutique owner, or hair artist, or if you're a fashion stylist, whatever it is, if you know someone that should be highlighted, let us know and send us an email and picture to stylespotlight@stltv.net. Now, have you heard of Madam C.J. Walker? Or how about Annie Malone? The Mayday Parade sound familiar? I'm sure you have, but I bet you didn't know that there is a legacy behind these two women that's intertwined. Well, before Madam C.J. Walker, there was a lady named Annie Turnbull Malone, an early 20th century businesswoman, educator, inventor, philanthropist, and born in Metropolis, Illinois. Malone grew up during a time when straight hair was a popular style among black women, just as it is today. However, she wanted to create a better way of achieving the style without using methods that involve soap, goose fat, heavy oils, butter, bacon, grease, or lye, which, as we know, often results in damaged scalps and broken hair follicles. So, in her late 20s, Ms. Malone developed a straightening solution that would not cause damage to the hair or scalp called the Poro method. She, along with her assistants, one of whom happened to be, yes, Miss Madam C.J. Walker, sold her unique brand of hair care products door to door. And in 1902, she came to St. Louis at the age of 33 and copyrighted her Poro brand beauty products. And in 1917, she founded Poro College in St. Louis, the first educational institution in the United States dedicated to the study and teaching of black cosmetology. And guess who else is connected to Malone? None other than Chuck Berry himself. That's right, you heard correctly, Chuck Berry, St. Louis' favorite rock and roll star. Barry trained with Poro College as a beautician under the Poro system, graduating in 1952. Now we know exactly how he got that beautiful head of hair. Malone is recorded as the first black female millionaire in the U.S., and she also believed in giving back to her community. She served as board president of the St. Louis Colored Orphans Home, now known as Annie Malone's Children's Home. Yep. And she financed the education of 2 full-time students in every historically black college and university in the country. Now, if Miss Malone doesn't deserve a Black History Month highlight, then I don't know who does. To learn more about Miss Annie Malone's legacy, go to www.anniemalone.com. Well, here's to you, St. Louisans. It's time to celebrate the people in our neighborhoods. And you know that's what we love to do around here. Celebrate our city and celebrate the folks in our town who are doing great things in our community. So all of you at home right now, let's take a moment to say, happy birthday! STL TV celebrates you. A big happy birthday shout out goes to Gina Childress, Kenny Powell, Carolyn Fisher, Robert A. Young. I hope you all are enjoying your birthdays and you've had a great day. You know, we want you to know how much we appreciate you, and out there watching in TV land, just go ahead. Next time you want to be recognized, record your 30-second shout out for a birthday, anniversary, or special occasion. Then send it to us at here's2you@stltvnet.net. That's right. Just make sure you submit it at least 24 hours before the special day, and we'll put it on the air. Well, you need some coins to celebrate your 50th birthday, 10th wedding anniversary, or a new baby? Well, thanks to Slate, which is focused on creating employment opportunities across the region and keeping the community updated on job openings, you may be in luck. Here are a few of the hot jobs this week. Creative Services Specialist with the Leclerc Group, Procurement Manager with MC Industrial, Junior Application Programmer with Viztronics, and I think that's it. Slate has thousands of job listings. Find more hot jobs online at jobs.mo.gov. Now, here are a couple events coming up where you could celebrate that new job, that promotion, or just spend a night on the town with friends and family. I love doing that. So, check it out. You can go to the Real Men Wear Pink on Friday, February 20th. Or you can go to the St. Louis Women's Survival Show this weekend from Friday, February 20th to Sunday, February 22nd. Or you can be the winner for STL Mag's Best Pizza in St. Louis, which will be announced on Monday, February 23rd. For more information, make sure you visit their websites listed on the screen. Before we say goodbye, it's time to Jabber with Gina, a moment for me to answer questions from you, our viewers. Today's question is from Taylor Osuji, and she said, "Hey Gina, I'm in college and spring break is fast approaching. My friends and I would like to get away from campus to enjoy a little fun. What's the best place to find great deals on airfare?" Well, since I would never recommend a product or service that I haven't tried myself or I haven't used myself, I highly recommend www.cheapoair.com. That's what I said, Cheapo Air. Cheapo Air sells travel-related services including airline tickets, hotel bookings, car rentals, and vacation packages. The company is also partnered with Cheapo Cruises. Haha, imagine that. CheapoCruises.com, which offers booking for cruise lines, luxury cruises, and resort vacations. In fact, let me tell you about this. Most recently, I booked a round-trip flight to Dallas and paid a mere $198. You know my motto, live the high life for low cost and keep your coins in your pocket. And in this case, in your purse. Send me your questions about fashion, beauty, travel, and food for the savvy consumer to JabberwithGina@stltv.net, and I will answer. Now, I think I'm ready for my next trip. Where should I go? London, Miami, New York, LA. How about Dubai? Well, I'm going to plan my next escape. And you know me, I believe and experience the best on a dime. So, that's it for the Daily Mix today. I'll see you real soon. Coming up next is the After Mix with me, your girl Gina, Susan Jones, and Chantel Nixon Clark. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Until next time, see you soon.